Hello guys, what's going on? Welcome to Mbel-Techyz. So in this video we'll be designing the rear view of iPhone. So basically we're just trying to design the back view of iPhone 11 Pro Max, 12 Pro Max, and I think 13 Pro Max also. So even I think 14 Pro Max. So basically what we're just trying to design is the back view of iPhones with three cameras. So basically uh this is how the the phones are, the back of the phones. This is how they are usually structured or made. So let's get started. So first of all, I'll go back to my desktop. Then I have my folder over here. If you open this folder, what I have, the only thing I have inside is my this png image of my Apple logo. So if you don't want to use the logo or the picture, you can actually use font awesome. I will actually make a video on how to use font awesome. So what I'll do now is just to open my code, my folder with VS Code. So you right click, then you open with code. Now let me maximize my screen. So let me get rid of this. Now I'll create a new file. Let me just call it iPhone rear view .html, then enter. Then I'll use my shift 1 and maximize. So then I'll collapse this guy. So and I'll actually be using external CSS for this. So let me just link my external CSS. Then iPhone rear view .css. So control click, then I'll just split it with this icon over here. Then I'll cancel the one for this. So let me just shrink this a bit. So in my body, in my HTML, I'll have something like I'll have a class, a div with the class of iPhone wrapper, iPhone dash wrapper, enter. So let me just start styling my CSS. Then I have just to remove unnecessary margins and padding. So you will use asterisk margin, 0 padding, 0 box sizing should be border box. So then I'll start styling my iPhone wrapper. So it will be iPhone wrapper, iPhone dash wrapper, open my curly brackets. So sorry, I use underscore over here, it should be dash. So let me give it height of 480 pixels, width of let me give it 260 pixels down. Then let me give it background of hashtag 1124 3D, and let me just let me view the results. So I'll right click on my interface, on my HTML interface, and I'll open with my live server. So it's open. So what I have to do next is I have to center it into my page, so I'll just go back to my code, and I'll make sure it's in the body. So body, I'll give body of display of flex, display, what am I typing, display of flex, it should be justify content center. Now then align items center, then I'll give it height of 100 vh, 100 vh, and it's going to, all right. So we are good. Now let me give you border, no, let me give my iPhone border radius. So BD radius should be let me give it 35 pixels. Or wow, we are good. So I think we are actually good for this outer part. Now let me add a shadow. So to make it look more good, so 0 space 0 space let me make it 15 pixels. Let me make it 15 pixels, then I'll give it color of black. So go to my browser. So the shadow is actually here, so you can see there's a shadow over here. Now let me go over to the inner parts where we have the camera placement around this angle. So let me just come over to my HTML and have let me have something like dot inner one. So then I'll just tell inner one. So I'll say what dot inner one. Then I'll start inner one with height of 100 pixels, width of 100 pixels. I'm going to give a background of black. Now then I'm actually going to position it, so I'm going to give it position relative. Then let me give it 20 pixels from the top. 20 pixels from the top. Now it's down. Then I think I'm also going to give it 20 pixels from the left hand side also. So now it's down. Then I'll give it border radius. BD radius should be 25 pixels. No, I think we are good. Now all I have to do is just reduce the opacity of this image, so of this background. So I'll just come over here. I'll hover my cursor on the color, then it's going to display this color palette. Then I'll just drag this guy over here. I'll drag it down a bit to reduce the opacity. Should have something around 80. Now yeah, we are good. So it's looking nicer. So let's go back to our code. Now I think we are good for this part. Now what we need to do next is to add the cameras and the flash. So let's start with the camera first. Now inside my inner one, so let me have my camera. So let me see .cam1. Then I'll duplicate this 2 more times with shift alt down twice. Then I'll change this to 2, so cam2. Then this should be cam3. So first of all, let me start cam. So I will use cam. Let me start cam as let me give it height of 38 pixels. So it should be dot cam height of 37 pixels, or 30. Let's make it 37. Width of 37 pixels. The background should be black. Right now let's give it border radius. So border radius of BD radius of 50%. So it should be curved. Now we are good. Now let me add a border at the back. So outside border, how many pixels should I? Let's give it something like let's give it 30 pixels, so everything will just be 40 like that. Since we have height and width of 37 pixels, now we should just have the border pixels to be 3 solid. Let me make it gray. Right, it's looking more nicer this way. So what I have to start doing now is to start positioning. So I'll give cam position relative. So let me comment this cam1 and cam2 and cam3, so I can only work with cam1 for now. So I'll say what I'll write my dot cam1. Let me give it top of 10 pixels from the top. Now it's down. Then left also should be 10 pixels. Oh sorry, left 10 pixels from the left. Right, we are good. Now let me comment 2 and let me uncomment 2 and comment 3. So I have to position 2 also, so .cam 2 should be top of 15 pixels from the top, 15 pixels from the top. Then left should be 10 pixels from the left. All right, so we are done for the camera 1 and camera 2. Then we have to position camera 3 around this area, so let's uncomment camera 3. Okay, I'll do .cam 3. .cam 3 should be the top of let me give it minus, it's going to be a negative sign, so it should be minus let me look at it, let me give it minus 40 pixels. All right, yeah, so then I'll give it left of 50% from the left. All right, so we are good. Right, so now what we have to do now is to add our camera, our flash over here. So so let me add a flash over here. Let me give you let me say flash, that's the flashlight. So flash, then let me start styling it here. Flash. All right, let me make that height and width of 18 pixels, with 18 pixels. Now let me give, it should be background of white. Now it's over here. Then let me give you border radius of 50%, to be circular. Then I have to position it to this guy, to this part. So in this case I'll give a position absolute, so I'll say pos absolute, then I'll give it what, top 0 for now. Should go to the top of 0. Okay, so top 0 should be at the top. Now let me make it top 10 pixels from the top. Then from the right hand side should be let me give it 25 pixels from the right hand side. Wow, we are good. It's actually looking very nice. So I think we are done for that aspect. Now what we have to add now is our logo, our Apple logo at the back of this phone. So I'll just come over here and add my image. So I'm going to do img, then I'll do /, then Apple logo. Now the image is here. Now all I have to do is to just reduce the size. Now let me give it a class name. So I'll give it class of Apple logo. So I'm going to style it in my CSS as .apple logo, open my parentheses. Let me give a font size of font size should be let's see, all right, let's give it font size of, should we, font size of, let's say 10 pixels. Wait, it's not font size, it's not a font, it's actually an image, so it should be height and width. So height let me give it a height of 100 pixels and width of 100 pixels. Well, right, we are good. Now I'll also have to position it, so I'll give it position relative, then I'll give it top 15 pixels from the top, or sorry, 15% from the top. Now then from the left hand side should be, let me give it 30% from the left hand side. I'm using percentage now. So all right, so I think we have our design completed. So that's it guys. So I hope you find it helpful. So that's that. So thank you very much, thanks for watching. Please guys, subscribe to this channel for more useful content like this and more helpful content. Thank you guys. Please subscribe to this channel, to Mbel-Techyz. Like the video. Please also share to your friends, and also comment in the section, in the comment section. Just have a comment in the section. And also if you also have if you have a suggestion on what we can do, so just drop it down in the comment section, and I'll look up through it, and we'll have a solution to that. So thank you guys, see you in the next video.